just trying to get to know everybody because the quarterback community is a special thing. My roommates was Ty Thompson, DQ Finn from Toledo, and Mike Wright. So as soon as I got there kind of late because my flight got delayed. Got there late at night, and those guys kind of woke up out their beds and to welcome me, to the camp, and that was a special thing. Me and Mike have always been kind of cool along the way, and being able to be around those guys, Ty Thompson, he can throw the mess out the ball, and DQ Finn, he's crazy athletic, and their personalities, we all just kind of clicked. So it was a cool experience to be out there with the best quarterbacks in the nation.
Hendon, can you slide that mic closer too? Can you slide the mic up too?
Mike Wright mentioned a big text chain on kind of all you guys have. Is that still going on closer to the season?
Yeah. Like I said before, me and Mike are cool, so we can talk. It's our own little text. But yeah, the Manning Passing Academy, our brotherhood is a lifelong thing.
Better relationship with Spencer Rattler there. Up there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I never really got to be around Spence beforehand, so really kicking it with him and talking to him. Real down to earth guy, real cool. We kind of clicked, so I definitely would say he gang. Sure.
How did you go back and look at going back and study what happened last year? Y'all were such a good first quarter team, and I know it's unrealistic how it's scored about 21-0 every quarter.
Yeah.
But when you went back and looked at that, was there a common theme of kind of what happened in the dips from the first quarter to the second quarter?
Yeah, just paying attention to detail, and that's something that we've been trying to preach this whole summer. Paying attention to little things and finishing what we started, whether that's in the weight room or on the field. Or in the classroom, just making sure we're being accountable of what we're doing, because things off the field translate things on the field. So if we do everything right off the field, it'll translate to the field, and we'll be successful in what we want to do.
How important is the rivalry with Alabama? What would it mean for the program to get a win in that series this year?
Yeah, we take every game, one at a time. We treat every game the same. We approach every game the same. So just trying to go 1 week at a time. Right now we're focused on Ball State, or really right now we're focused on camp, just getting through camp and everyone coming out healthy. And developing and meshing and really getting that chemistry where we want it to be for the first game of the season.
The coaches this week have sort of said that there should be some guardrails around NIL, maybe like salary cap for some guys. As a player, what do you think about the idea of maybe putting some parameters on whatever those could be?
I don't think it should be a salary cap or anything. I feel like we should be able to get the most out of it that we can. At the end of the day, it's our name, our image, our likeness. So I don't see why there should be a limit on that. It's a new thing, and I feel like it's a great thing for us to be able to go through this and venture out and learn things that we're interested in, not just football, but business, and putting us in a businessman's mindset early on in life. I think it's a cool thing that we get to experience it.
Hendon, how do you feel about recruits getting paid in the same way that experienced players get paid?
Yeah, to each his own. So it's a blessing. If I was coming out, I'd want to get paid too. So if there's some guys that are special out here that that have earned that. At the end of the day, they put in the same work we put in. So why shouldn't they be rewarded as well? But it's still a factor when you get there. You have to show up when you get there. So for sure, I would say take advantage of that, young guys, and continue to work hard.
In terms of just from last year at this point to now, and in terms of your knowledge of this system, your comfortability with the staff, knowing what your role is now, how much different are things for you? How much different have they gotten over the past year?
Haven't really, nothing's changed. The main goal is still the main goal. We want to win ball games, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be a leader, and that's why I came here. I came here to be a leader for Tennessee and be a positive light in the community, and then in my teammates' eyes as well. Being there to lead them in the right direction, not just on the field but off the field. Whether that may be me giving them advice about how to manage their money, or how to how to change a tire. It's different things that are intertwined into that leadership position.
In terms of your comfortability with this system, I know that it runs at such a tempo that the guy who's pulling the strings on it, you got to know that thing pretty well. How much have you grown with that system in the past year? How much more comfortable are you now?
Yeah, definitely. I know it like the back of my hand. I could tell you in every play we have. and the intricacies in it and where my eyes are and what the line is doing, what the receiver is doing, their alignment, what they're looking for. So really just getting comfortable and getting in the classroom every day. Early mornings, late at night, whenever I can. I love being a student of the game. So whenever I can pick the brains of my offensive coordinator, Coach Hype, of Coach Hosley, of Mitch Metello, our quarterback QC, who I spend a lot of time with in the classroom, I want to capitalize on that. I want to build my game every day, no matter what it is, on the field or in the classroom.
Hendon, a year ago at this time, we were competing with Joe. He wins the job, take over after a couple of games. I think you guys are now roommates, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, how much has that relationship grown from maybe competitors to legit good friends that now he's doing to you the way you did him last year as far as like being there as a wingman?
Yeah, for sure. Joe is a huge personality and a magnet. Essentially, he's huge in stature and he can throw the ball 100 yards, no lie. But him being the starter, we competed in fall camp at a high level, and we still motivated each other day in and day out. When we were competing, I was still giving him some tips, and he was still giving me some tips on, how to elevate my game to this day. Yesterday, he picked me up from the airport. We went and through at the facility, went and got dinner. Just kind of fellowship. But, his attitude towards the game is incredible. And whoever's in there playing, we're their biggest fans when they're in. So if he was in, I was there to support him, and now that I'm in, he's there to support me, and that's vice versa throughout the whole quarterback room. If Lil Tavian Jackson is in there doing his thing, then we're supporting him 100-fold. So I'm excited to get out there and compete with my guys. Yesterday I heard they was ripping it up, so I'm excited to get out there and compete with them as well.
What specifically about Josh Heupel's communication style has worked with you guys that has landed?
Yeah, really the teaching aspect. They break everything down to the simplest form, making sure we understand why we're doing things, and that's important to us because we don't want to go out there and blindly be going through the motions and just feel like it's just punching the clock. We want to know why we're doing this. How is this going to elevate our game? What plays are going to put us in the best position to make plays? And that's what Coach Hype wants to do. He wants to put us in position to make plays, and the work that we put in is shown when we're in that position.